When I talk about some of the firsts that happened at Ironman, we talk about a John McClain as the first hand cycle athlete to finish the Ironman swimming, hand cycling, and using a racing chair. He missed the bike cutoff time in both 95 and 96, came over 97, and that was the year that he made the swim cutoff time, the hand cycle cutoff time, and made the racing chair cutoff time, and became the first official hand cycle athlete to finish the Ironman. So in 1978, we had 15 starters and 12 finishers, and all of them were guys. In 1979, a woman named Lynn Lemaire, who was a top swimmer and a top cyclist here in the States, she came over and became the first woman to attempt the Ironman. Not only becoming the first woman to attempt it, but to show that the Ironman is an equal opportunity abuser. It doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. She ended up riding her way to second place during the bike ride and finishing 5th overall out of 12 finishers, and proving that Ironman was going to be an event that the women were going to have a huge effect on. So when we look at innovations in the sport, we look at the Aero Bars. Guys started using the Aero Bars in 86, 87 is when the bars really became important. And what's fascinating about it, Greg LeMond won the Tour de France in 89 because of this innovation that started in the sport of triathlon called the Aero Bars. So when people ask me who the most important male triathlete is in history, it's Dave Scott. And the reason is simple. The course record was 11:15 by Tom Warren from 1979. Dave Scott took nearly 2 hours off that course record and went 9:23. He was the first guy to go under 9 hours. He was the first guy to go under 8:30. He was the first guy to run a sub 3-hour marathon. He was the first guy to run a sub 250 marathon. At the age of 40, he finished 2nd overall. Every barrier from the male side was broken by Dave Scott. And for Daniela Ryf to be the only person to have 9 Ironman World Championship titles, 5 70.3 World Championship titles, 4 Ironman World Championship titles, that balance, the fact that she's been so successful at both, it's pretty mind-boggling that somebody can have that type of range to go 70.3 and full and dominate against all the top athletes on the planet. The thing with Jan Frodeno, he's almost regal. When you see him coming, people stop, right? And it becomes sort of that breathless moment when you see a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James, because you realize you're seeing greatness. Jan's in a unique club that he's the only member of. He's got 1 Olympic gold medal, 2 Ironman 70.3 World Championship gold medals, and 3 Ironman World Championship gold medals, plus he's the course record holder at the Ironman World Championship.